Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this video we will learn about how we can use delete and undelete data loader operation in Salesforce. So we know that we use the data loader when we want to perform bulk operation on the records. So in this video we will see the delete and undelete operation in the data loader so that we can delete multiple records, and if we want to undelete those records, how we can perform undelete operation in Salesforce. So here to perform delete and undelete operation in data loader, first we will see the use case, and using that use case I will explain how we can use these operations in data loader. For that, watch the video till end and don't miss any step. And if you are new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so whenever we post a new video, you will get an update. And before moving ahead, here is very big announcement for the Salesforce geekers. We recently launched a Salesforce admin training course. In that, we explain every concept in a simple and easy to understand way, so you can learn step by step with the confidence. So this course is for beginner to the advanced level. In that we have covered 10 modules. You will get lifetime access. So here you can see, here we have covered 10 modules: introduction to Salesforce, Salesforce navigation and setup. After that, Salesforce user management. Then we also have covered Salesforce apps, object and tabs. After that, the Salesforce fields and formulas, UI customization in Salesforce. After that, Salesforce reports and dashboards, Salesforce data management and Salesforce flows. So in this course we have covered everything from beginner to the advanced level. So if you are serious about launching your Salesforce career, check out the course now. We have provided the link in the description box. You can go through it. Now let's jump to the topic. Now first, let's understand what is the delete operation in data loader. So here you can see the delete operation is used to remove records from the Salesforce. Then it requires a CSV file that contains the record ID to be deleted. That means the records that we want to delete, first we need to export them with their record IDs, and then that CSV file we can delete using the delete operation in the data loader. After that, the delete operation deletes the records but move them to the recycle bin. Now the recycle bin we don't have in all orgs. So for that, first you need to check the recycle bin is available in your org or not. So let me show you. Here I am navigating to the Salesforce org. To check the recycle bin, click on this app launcher, and here you can search for the recycle bin. Here you can see under the items, here we have recycle bin. As I open it, now currently here I don't have any records in this recycle bin. Now after deleting the records using the delete operation in the data loader, the deleted records will be stored in this recycle bin. Now let's understand the another uses. Now here you can see records can be restored within the 15 days before they are permanently removed. That means if you want to perform the undelete operation using the data loader, we need to perform that within the 15 days before they are permanently removed. Now let's understand how we can use the delete operation using the data loader. For that, let's take a use case. Now by understanding the use case, we will use this delete operation. So here I will explain two use cases. Let's understand the first use case. Now here we have the first use case. We want to delete all accounts records which are not active or annual revenue is less than 3 lakhs. That means here we have two conditions. The first one is we want to delete the account records which are not active, and then another one is which accounts annual revenue is less than 3 lakhs. Those accounts also we want to delete. So let's navigate to the Salesforce org. Here I am navigating to the account object. Here you can see here we have all accounts. Now in the active column, here you can see here we have some active records and then some records are not active. And also in the annual revenue, here you can see here we have different annual revenue. We want to delete the account records which annual revenue is less than 3 lakhs. So first we need to export account records which are not active and which account revenue is less than 3 lakhs. So let me open the data loader. Here I am opening the data loader. Now first we need to connect the data loader with the Salesforce org. So it will take some time to open it. Now we want to export the account records which we want to delete. For that, click on this export operation. And firstly we need to connect this data loader to the Salesforce org. For that, click on login button. Click on connect. And then click on allow. And now here you will see the message you are connected. After that, click on continue button. Again open the data loader, and here you can see select the Salesforce object to export. So here you can search for the object from which we want to export the records. Here I am selecting account object. Here you can see export to, and then here we need to provide the file name. So here I am providing accounts delete, and also you can select the path where you want to store this file. So I want to store this file on the desktop and then click on save. Here you can see export to CSV file. Here you have path and then the file name that we provided. After that, click on next. Now here we need to write query which fields we want to export, and also we need to provide conditions so that only those records will be get export. So whatever the field you will select here, that will be reflected in the SQL query. So here I am searching for the name. Now here you will see as I select the name, it will be generated in the query. Now here I am clicking on name. Now here you can see select name from account. Again I also want to export another fields. This one is the custom field. As I select this field, here you can see after the name the active field has been added. Also I want to add annual revenue. As I click on it, this one also get added in the. Now these fields are enough for me. If you want to add more fields, you can add it. Now here I want to add condition. So here I am copying the active field. Now here you can see in the condition, here I am pasting that field. Field active equals, and then here we need to provide the value. So here I am providing no. That means this one is the pick list field. In this pick list field we have two values. First one is yes and then another one is no. We have provided no because we want to export the account which are not active. Then after providing the condition, here we need to click on this add condition. As we click on this add condition, it will get added in the SQL query. So here you can see, here we have select name active field and then annual revenue from account. As we click on this add condition, that will get added in this query. Now here you can see as I scroll up, from account where active is equal to no. Again we want to add another condition which is annual revenue. So let me copy the annual revenue. In the operation less than, and here I am providing the value which is 3 lakh. And then again click on this add condition. Again as you scroll down, here you can see where active is equal to no and annual revenue less than 3 lakh. Now we have added the condition which accounts are not active and then annual revenue is less than 3 lakhs. After that, click on finish button. Now here we have warning, you want to choose to perform an export. Click yes to begin. Do you want to proceed? Yes, we want to proceed. For that, click on yes button. The operation fully completed. There were 12 successful extraction and 0 errors. As you click on this view extraction, here you can see here we have account name, then the active field and the annual revenue which is less than 3 lakhs. Now if you want to open the file, here you can see open in external program. As you click on it, it will get open in the Excel sheet. Now we want to delete these records. So here you can see, here we have 12 records. The first one is the column name or the field name, and rest of these are the records that we want to delete. That means here we have 12 records that we want to delete. So first let me open the account object. And in this account object, here you can see, here we have 124 records. That means after deleting the 12 records, the 112 records should be available in the account object. So let's perform the delete operation. For that, again here I am opening the data loader. Let me close this one. Now here you can see, here we have delete operation. As you click on it, so first we need to select from which object we want to delete the record. So here I want to delete from the account object, and then here we need to select the CSV file that we exported. To select the file, click on this browser and then go to the desktop. Because I have stored the exported file on the desktop, here you can see accounts delete CSV file. Here I am selecting this one and then click on open. The file has been successfully added. Then click on next. Now here you can see the initialization succeed. The CSV file has 12 rows. After that, click on OK. Now if you observed, we have done one mistake. What mistake? Here you can see, to use the delete operation, here we require the CSV file which contains the record IDs. But while exporting the records, we didn't select the record IDs in the exported file. So for that, Again we need to export the records. So here I am cancelling the delete operation. Again we need to export the records. Again select the account. Now this time here I am changing the file name. Here I am providing delete. Click on next. Again we need to add same query, name, active, annual revenue, and again we need to add the condition, active field equals no, add condition, and again annual revenue less than 3 lakh. Again click on add condition. So here I am searching for the ID. Here you can see. Now as I click on this, the ID also get added to the SQL query, and then click on finish. Again click on yes. The operation finished. Again as you click on this view extraction, click on this open external program. Now here you can see, here we have ID, active field, then annual revenue, and then account ID. So now we can perform the delete operation. For that, again open the data loader. Let me close this one. Now here I am clicking on delete operation. Again select the object, select the file. Here I have stored in the desktop. Here you can see delete file. Click on next, click on OK. And now here we need to map the column header with the Salesforce object field name. So here I am clicking on create or edit map. As you click on this auto match fields, it will get automatically mapped. To delete the records, only matching the ID is enough. So here I am clicking on OK and then click on next. Now here you can see result folder. So here we need to select the file location and the folder where we can see the error and the success records. So here I have selected this one and then click on finish. You have chosen delete existing records. Click yes to begin. Do you want to proceed? Yes, click on yes. And here we have the warning. The number of records allowed in your recycle bin is limited. The action you are about to take may cause irreversible data loss that may exist in your recycle bin. Are you want to sure? So here I am clicking on yes button. And now here you can see the operation has fully completed. There were 12 successful deleted and 0 errors. Now as you click on this view success, here you can see these are 12 records has been successfully deleted. Let me open the account object. So before refreshing, here you can see, here we have 124 items, and after refreshing the 12 records will be get deleted and the remaining record will be 112. Let me refresh this one. As I scroll down, now here you can see, here we have 112 records. So in this way we can use the delete operation in the Salesforce data loader. Now let's understand the another scenario. We want to delete all leads which was created 90 days before and not converted. So again here we have two conditions. First one is we want to delete all those records which are created before 90 days and then they should not converted. So again let me open the Salesforce org. Here I am opening the leads record. Now here you can see the created date and the lead status. So here in the created date we want to delete the records which are created before 90 days, and then another condition is if they are closed and not converted, only then we want to delete those records. Again first we need to export these records. For that, open the data loader. Let me close this one. Again click on export. Now this time here we need to select lead object. Again select the path and the file name. So here I am changing the file name leads to delete. Now here I am selecting the file path, desktop, click on save and then click on next. So again first here I am adding the ID which is the leads ID, then first name, last name of lead, again created date. So here you can see the created date is a date time field. Again, the another field we need to add status. And now here I am providing the condition. The first condition is, here I am clicking on drop down, the created date is less than. Now let me open the date literals. So as I scroll down, here you can see, here we have last n days. Let me copy this one and then let me paste in the values. So last 10 days means we need to provide 90 days and then click on add condition. Also we need to add another condition, which is the lead status. Here I am searching for the status field. Is equal to, so here you can see closed not converted, and then again click on the add condition. Now here you can see the query, select ID, first name, last name, created date and status from the lead, where created date less than the last n days, that means before 90 days, and then the lead status equal to closed not converted. Now here I am clicking on finish, click on yes, and here you can see operation has fully completed. There were 21 successful extraction and 0 errors. As I click on this view extraction, here you can see the ID, first name, last name, created date. Now here you can see the created date, the all records we got from the year of 2024. That means the current date is 5th of March 2025. If you minus 90 days from the current date, you will get all the records from the 2024. And in the status also here you can see the closed not converted. Now let's perform the delete operation. Here I am clicking on delete. Again select Salesforce object to import. So here I am searching for lead. And now here we need to import the file that we exported. Here I am clicking on browse, desktop, and then here you can see leads to delete. Here I am selecting this file and then click on open. Again click on next, click on OK. So again we need to map the ID. As you click on this add to match, the ID will get matched. Again click on OK, click on next and click on finish. Again click on yes, click on yes. And here you can see the operation has fully completed. There were 21 successful deletes and 0 errors. So before that, let's check how many records we have in the leads object. Here you can see in the lead object we have 39 records, and how many records we have deleted? Here you can see 21 records. Now let me refresh the page. As I refresh the page, from the 39 records, the 21 records will be get deleted. So here I am refreshing the page. Here you can see now we only have the 18 items, and here you can see some records still we have from the 2024. Why this? Because their lead status is closed converted, because we only deleted the records which lead status is closed not converted. So for that some records from the 2024 also. So in this way we can use the delete operation from the data loader in Salesforce. Now let me show you from the recycle bin. Click on app launcher. Here I am searching for the recycle bin. Now before deleting the records, the recycle bin was empty. Now here you can see, here we have some records. So here we have some leads record and then account records also. Now let's understand how we can use the undelete operation in the Salesforce data loader. Before that, let's take a look on the PPT. So here we have the undelete operation. The undelete operation used to store the records that we previously deleted and it still exists in the recycle bin. We have seen the 15 days the recycle bin stores the deleted records. After 15 days, the recycle bin also delete the deleted records. Now the undelete operation only works for the records that not have been permanently deleted. So if you use the delete operation from the data loader, then those records we can undelete within the 15 days. But if you use the hard delete operation, then those records we cannot undelete or cannot store from the recycle bin, because after using the hard delete, it bypasses the recycle bin, and the records that we are deleted using the hard delete, those records will be get permanently deleted. After that, in the undelete operation, it requires a CSV file that containing the record IDs of the deleted records. Now again, let me show you the CSV file. So the first CSV file, we have the delete CSV, in which we have the account records, and then we have the leads to delete. Now I want to store the leads record that we deleted from the recycle bin. For that, again let's open the data loader. Let me close this one. And now here we don't need to export the records, because we already have the file which records we have deleted. For that, here I am clicking on undelete operation. So I want to restore the leads record. For that, here I am searching for the lead. Select the lead and then import the CSV file. For that, click on browse, desktop. Here you can see leads to delete. Here I am selecting this one. Click on open, click on next, click on OK. And now here we need to create or edit a map. So here I am clicking on this. Again, as you click on this auto match, the ID will get match, and then click on OK. Click on next, then click on finish. Again click on yes. And here you can see the operation has fully completed. There were 21 successful undeletes and 0 errors. So before that, let me show you again in the leads object. Now before that, here you can see in the recycle bin, here we have 33 records. Let me open the leads object. And again here you can see in the leads, here we have 39 records. That means the records that we deleted earlier, that also those all records get stored again in the leads object. Again, as I open the recycle bin, and now here you can see again here we have 12 records. That means the leads record that we deleted, that again get restored in the leads object. As I scroll down, now here you can see here we only have the account records. So in this way we can use the undelete operation in the data loader. So now in this video I have explained what we need to use the delete operation in Salesforce data loader. After that I have explained how we can use the delete operation, and then how we can restore the records using the undelete operation using the data loader in Salesforce. I hope whatever I explained you understood that. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon, so whenever we post a new video you will get an update. Thank you.